For the brand! You're muted.
Oh, motherfucker.
There you wait. I hear you now.
What's going on? Hello?
There we go.
There we go. What's going on, guys? It's Phil here. Welcome to Outside the Brand, episode 425. This is the NXT No Mercy preview and prediction show. I got my two guys up here. We got the now known Carmelo Knight and Deontay here.
I got a burger.
And yeah, he's eating some food right now. So, guys, we're gonna be talking about everything that is happening right on NXT No Mercy tonight. For all you guys' enjoyment, it happens tonight, and yeah, it should be a really, really fun show. We got 6 matches on the main card, 1 match on the pre-show. I honestly don't care for the match on the pre-show, so we're probably not really going to be talking about that one. I like Blair Davenport, but I just don't know the whole thing when it comes to that. So we'll be talking about the 6 matches on the main card, and we'll be getting things in gear. What is going on with you two? How are you feeling about No Mercy tonight?
I feel like this is gonna be. It has the potential to be pay-per-view of the year, and I know we've gotten a lot this year. I have very much faith, and if not pay-per-view of the year, at least WWE pay-per-view of the year, because this card has the potential to knock a lot of these past shows out of the water. And say it again, Ian. Work that trick. Work that trick. Work that trick.
It's gonna be so much fun, man. I really do. I'm looking forward to Trick Williams finally getting something going. We got Carmelo Hayes, his good brother, defending his NXT title tonight. We got the women in the main event tonight, which is just what Corbin said, which is going to be very, very interesting to see there. Bron Breakker, the best spear in the business, bar none. I don't give a shit. Talk to your mother about it.
See, Phil's black. Corbin. He already knew the saying. He knew it. He literally hit him with that, arguing with your mama. He knows.
Against Baron Corbin, I mean, it should be okay. I mean, we saw those two go through a fucking wall on Tuesday, so that was interesting in itself. And
that shit was wild.
A 4-way for the tag titles. I mean, we got the Heritage Cup on the line. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on this show that can really grab your attention. So, Deontay, I ask you, my man, what is going on with you? How are you feeling about No Mercy? And what, honestly, to the both of you, what are you most looking forward to?
Ilja versus, what's his name? I cannot wait for that.
Yeah. What's his name? Is it Carmelo Hayes? What?
You say what's his name?
What?
Him.
It's him. H.I.M.
Jones. Hemi Neutron.
Timothy Lamar Aloysius Jones III. I mean, like, what?
Tay, they're cooking you. You're gonna get cooked. I just want you to know that they're about to cook you in the chat. Shit. Boot this man.
Oh boy.
Get Corbin up here. Replace Deontay with Corbin. What do you mean? What's his name? What?
Wow.
You know, I might need to find a new co-host. I really do. I might need to find a new co-host.
Shotzi has been playing on repeat on my Twitter, and I'm going insane over it. God
damn. So, my man, what are you most looking forward to tonight on the show? Other than what's his name? You know, it's kind of crazy.
Oh man, I'm so ready. Besides Hemi Neutron facing off against Ilja, I'm ready. And I'm gonna save the thing I'm really ready for later because Phil, you and I talked about this beforehand, so I'll wait till we get there. But besides that, I'm ready to hear Booker T It's like start singing whoop that trick again. His ad libs make it the best. Whoop that trick. What? Whoop that trick. Yeah. Whoop that trick.
I'm with it.
I like it.
I like it.
Bro, that needs to be part of it. I need Death Rebel to put Booker T's ad libs in the actual song. When I put this bitch on streaming services, I need to hear Booker T in my ears.
Like, it doesn't seem like it should fit, but it definitely does fit, and that's what makes it work so well.
Oh, exactly. Hey, song got it, and especially that. Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man. Dude, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Booker's the GOAT, bro. Booker is the GOAT.
Man, I'll admit, a lot of the times on commentary, I can't fucking stand the man. But when it comes to ad libs like that, he's fire. That's great.
Speaking of commentary, I know I would hate this in the long run because of what it would do to NXT.
Fire Kevin Patrick. Thank you very much.
Yes, I was gonna say, get me Vic Joseph on the main fucking roster.
I would much rather have Vic Joseph instead of Kevin Patrick. Seriously.
Hey, if Michael Cole can pull double duty, I think Vic can also. Give me Vic Joseph on NXT and on SmackDown with Corey and Michael. Boys,
I would much rather have Vic Joseph on the main roster than Kevin Patrick. Like, and Kevin Patrick should just go backstage. He needs to go backstage. He needs to do his thing over there because that's what he did before.
Facts. This is facts.
Top 2 ad-libs up there.
Migos.
Yes. Alrighty, guys. And yes, bring back the tomatoes, Ian. Yes, good job with the tomatoes because of what's his name. That's kind of wild still.
Wow.
But
this would be wrestling hot take of the year. Deontay saying what's his name in reference to Carmelo Hayes.
You better not let Loff take a listen to this, man, because if he
Saul's tell him right now. I know he's going to that group chat to tell motherfuckers.
Oh man, but guys, thank you so much for joining us right here on OTB for the preview and predictions for No Mercy. We will be live later on tonight for the review of No Mercy, so make sure to join us there tonight. I wish Jade would make an appearance tonight. Look, Jade, I wish would go to NXT as well, but with all the stuff that's happening with the SmackDown talk last night and the ESPN announcement, basically everything that is happening with Jade Cargill right now, she's just going to the main roster. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I thought she would have been a perfect fit for that women's breakout tournament to possibly, get the job done against Becky. But it is what it is. Jade will be making her debut whenever she can. So, that'll be good when that does happen. Follow us on social media. All the TikTok links are down in the description below. You guys can follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at PhillyMatt_. And you guys can go down to the link in the description to join the channel. You join the channel today, you become an OTB family member, and you automatically get a link to the Discord after you message me. You just have to message me on Instagram so I can get you the link, and you're good to go. We are trying to think of other perks, or at least I'm trying to think of other perks for joining the channel today. But you guys can go down there, join the channel today, and you'll automatically get a link to the OTB Discord. Go down also into the links in the description for the WWE Shop affiliate link. It's my personal link, but you guys can get whatever you guys want over there on the WWE Shop affiliate link, and whatever I get from the commission goes directly back into the channel. OTB 500 gonna be looking completely new, and that's basically what all the money is basically going to be going towards. So take a look at that when episode 500 does come around. And finally, thank you to our sponsors, SeatGeek, for for today and tonight's video. OTB at checkout gets you $20 off your first purchase using the website. You can use it on your laptop, on your smartphone, basically anywhere you can get the internet. Use the code OTB at checkout and get you $20 off your first purchase. Now, it's going to be fucking weird calling you Carmelo now knowing you off of TikTok. Carmelo and Deontay, what do you guys got going on your side of things?
Tay, I'll let you go first.
And a YouTube channel. Go subscribe to it. Yeah, that's better. Go follow me on TikTok too.
Okay.
I guess he's not going to say his TikTok username. It is NBA Wrestling. There you go.
He's focused on the food. He's focused on the food right now. Probably.
He
I
said
get
that
it.
McDonald's
I get
hit.
it. I get it.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am no longer TJ Gatsby that you knew. No, I am now the outlaw of the moon, El Proscrito de la Luna, Carmelo Knight. And as far as what I've got going on, you can follow me on TikTok and all social medias. The username is still at TJ Gatsby, but the name itself is just Carmelo Knight now because TJ Gatsby is going to be reserved for my music stuff on the side. Wrestle Talk is going to be Carmelo Knight, especially once I start training to become a wrestler. That will be my wrestling name. But besides that, I know y'all seen what's been going on. So if he answers the challenge, I will have my face to face with Don King's long lost son this Friday. So we'll see if he's man enough.
Alrighty. Without further ado, let's get right into the preview and predictions for NXT No Mercy that happens tonight. We're first going to be talking about this Heritage Cup. Now, the Heritage Cup is being defended by Noam Dar, and he is going to be taking on 1/3 of the Brawling Brutes in Butch. And it's a British rules round rules match for the NXT Heritage Cup. We've seen these type of matchups before. Honestly, I think the whole entire Heritage, Cup tournament to get to this point was British round rules, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, it's been pretty well known on NXT television over the last couple of weeks. And now we get this matchup here tonight. I'm not even too familiar with this whole NXT Heritage Cup thing. I believe this started in NXT UK, and then when they kind of fizzled it out, it kind of just transitioned to the NXT programming. Once people got to be in NXT because UK kind of fizzled out. What is going on with this whole tournament thing? Because as you guys know, I'm not usually able to watch NXT all that much up until the point where I do get home and watch it afterwards. So what is going on? I know Noam Dar is a part of the faction. I know what they are. It's Metaphor.
Yeah.
And they're doing that whole thing with the British Cup. So what's going on with this?
You mean like just like what the rules are of the tournament, like how it works, or what?
I know it's like I think it's like maybe 5 rounds of 3 minutes or 3 rounds of 5, something like that.
That's how their match is going to go. The tournament itself was there's a sport that does it like this. It's kind of like I think it's soccer that does it, where you face off in different matches. If you win, you get 2 points. If you lose, I think 0 points, and a draw is 1 point. And then whoever has the most points at the end, they face I think the person with the second most points in the finals. So it was Butch versus, was it Gacy? Somebody told me it was Gacy. I don't think it was
I believe
Gacy, but
so. I believe it
yeah.
was Gacy.
So
Coffee.
Thank
you.
So yeah, Butch won that. So now he's facing Noam Dar in the British Rounds Rules match. But yeah, I don't remember what sport it is, but I know it's kind of modeled after a certain sport because that's how they do their tournaments as well. I think it's tennis. It might be tennis, maybe.
Okay. But yeah, so we got all this going down. From what I know, Noam Dar's kind of had this cup for a little while now. And I know Butch kind of just came from the main roster to this tournament to basically probably just have this match with Noam and then probably just go back to SmackDown. So I'm picking Noam here to retain the cup. But it should be a great match nonetheless. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what this is all entailing.
See, I feel like I do think I agree with you that he's probably going back to main roster after tonight. But for some reason, I feel like he's winning that cup because they, over the past few weeks, I don't want to say they haven't really done anything with the cup because that would be a lie. But it just feels like, and I want to make sure. I hope y'all understand when I say this. It feels like Noam Dar is bigger than the Heritage Cup.
Yeah, no, I can see
Like,
that. He could
yeah.
definitely do a lot more than just this.
And so I feel like once he loses tonight, he and what is his name? What is his name?
See,
Mora.
Metaphor's a really good group in NXT. I just can't remember these goddamn names.
Like, I know the girl's name. It's just him. It's just Noam's partner. What the fuck is his name? It starts with the E. Or Menza. Thank you. I thought I was over here fucking saying Enzo Mora, like fucking Enzo and shit, bro. But
yeah, then we got Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think Noam and Ora Menza are going to be making a run for the tag titles after this. So I feel like Noam is going to be dropping that cup tonight.
It's fair to say. Honestly, it's fair to say. What do you got, Tech?
I got Noam Dar with it. I don't see him losing. Especially not Switch.
All right. So there you go. When it comes down to the Heritage Cup, we'll see where things go from there. Up next, we got Mr. Bron Breakker himself taking on Baron Corbin. I thought there was going to be some sort of like stipulation in this, but apparently not. It's just a one-on-one match between the two. Last time we saw these two, they broke through a wall to get into Sean's office, and that's kind of how the show went off the air, to my knowledge. So, these two are going at it in a very intense way, and we are going to be seeing this match tonight at No Mercy. Now, again, I know Baron Corbin is kind of like this whole thing of like he's on this whole tear of like how everybody's soft in NXT, and he's just trying to teach everybody a lesson to not be so soft on because once you get up to the main roster, you're just you're in the dog pound basically. So and Bron Breakker, ever since this whole heel turn type of deal, he's just like, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm gonna fucking kick your ass and I'm gonna take your name. Is that basically what this whole thing is about? Because honestly, again, I'm not too sure about this feud either.
Yes, that is exactly what it's about. Corbin is like, y'all motherfuckers need to put some respect. And Braun said, bitch, I will rip the respect out of your tongue. I just murdered a man last week and you're trying to tell me about respect, bitch. That's quite literally what their feud is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm here for it because they beat the shit out of each other.
From the stuff that I've been seeing, it's been looking great on TV. So I'm like, I'm not mad at it whatsoever.
Bringing Corbin back down to NXT was one of the best decisions, creative-wise, in the past few months.
Again, anytime that people get brought back down to NXT, and it's not even like a demotion, they are revitalizing their career, and they are making themselves look better for it, so that when they get back up there to the main roster, they're going to be better off for it. Baron Corbin, the whole lone wolf thing was probably my favorite thing about Baron Corbin up until this point, because this Baron Corbin is fucking killing it, and I love everything about it. I wanted him to prove me wrong about going down to NXT, and he most certainly did. So I mean, give this to me. I love it.
So what I'm hearing is you like Baron Corbin now?
Oh. He ain't say all that. He said he gonna give him a chance. He ain't say all that.
You didn't deny
it. Hey, look, if Baron Corbin can continue to do his thing right here, right now, when it comes to this character in NXT, he might be moving up a little bit in terms of like me not liking certain superstars.
See, Saul, why can't you do that? Why can't you be like that, Saul?
I mean, it's still fuck Goldberg all day, but Baron Corbin,
that old bitch.
But Baron Corbin, he'll be moving up. But honestly, I don't even know who wins this thing here. Is this like their first time really going at each other, or is this like gonna
Yeah.
continue?
Yeah, this is their first time having a, I think, legit match. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't really, I don't know who to pick, and that's wild.
who's the babyface and heel in this? Because
No
I know
one. They're
Braun's
both heels.
they're
They're both
both heels,
heels.
and they just fucking hate each other.
It's
Okay.
just one heel wants the respect, and the other one's like, "Fuck your respect! I will break you in half."
Is like the crowd going towards one or the other or anything?
No, they love them both. The crowd isn't really booing either of them. It's just like, we know you're heels, but this is badass, so we love it. So I mean, of course they're booing them, but it's like we're booing because we know we have to, but we still love the shit you're fucking doing. So we don't know who to really hate in this.
Okay, yeah, then that's very interesting. I'm going Bron Breakker. I like Braun. I like Braun in this, but I'm not going to be shocked at all if Baron wins this thing.
I just for shits and giggles, I'm going Baron, and here's why.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the spot right now. Braun's gonna be charging up for that fucking spear. He goes in. Somehow Baron just catches him in the days.
Okay, so he still does the end of days thing. Okay.
Yeah, if Bron goes for the spear right, he can get caught into that end of days.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go Baron just to be different. Because I really don't know.
It's honestly fair, because again, like these two going at it, so like going at it in the way that they have been, it's very hard to call.
Hell, they might pull a Triple H. Oh fuck, that's exactly what they're gonna do, isn't it?
As long as they don't do what they did last show, where they got double counted out because Gable Steveson fucking sucks.
Fuck him.
Then I'll be cool with whatever.
I don't wish for anybody to get released, but y'all couldn't let him go. Of all people,
I'm surprised Gable Steveson made it through that whole thing.
Like, this man is gone again, and he's about to. Let's be honest, he's most likely going to be in the Olympics next year. Just release him.
And again, I don't ever wish for anybody to get released or fired or anything like that. But I mean, Gable Steveson
this is
was
different
not
because we know the man has a job. We know he's gone because of Olympic shit. So it's like,
well, I mean,
if you're cutting anybody for budget cuts, it should be the one who's literally training to go back to the Olympics.
Well, also considering that NXT and Monday Night Raw are kind of packaged, and it looks like Monday Night Raw could be looking at a new TV deal. They don't want bad press on television, and Gable Steveson is bad press. So,
because when you
and all you need to do is Google search, and you'll figure it out.
Gable don't Google me.
Yeah. So, that being said, Deontay, who you got here? LeBron Breakker.
See, I know what they're gonna do now. I hate that I put it in my head because I know that's what's gonna happen. After the match, it's gonna be a finally, all right, you earned my respect type thing because we beat the shit out of each other. It's literally gonna be some Blackpool Combat Club type shit.
Imagine Bron Breakker and Corbin now just becoming a tag team because of this shit. Just like the whole Jon Moxley. Because of Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson. That's exactly what happened, I believe, at that show when Regal showed up.
It's either that or Von Wagner's going to return and end up helping Breakker win.
He's dead.
Well,
he's dead.
Technically, he's not, because remember, they had that. Oh, you don't get to watch NXT a lot. There was a video package of Robert Stone leaving the hospital. He's like, it's not looking good, but he's not dead. So
like
that
what?
Like, is gonna come out with a bandage on some Roderick Strong type shit, bro.
Because Laf and Nate just told me he's dead. He's just gone. Like he's just gone forever. I'm like, dude, this is why I don't usually get to watch NXT. Corbin, you don't remember the Come Tuesday?
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
You don't remember Come Tuesday?
I was about to say, when did Brock Lesnar get in here? What?
But yeah, no, I mean, see, this is also another reason why NXT is just kind of wild to me, because they're promoting death on television, man. I mean, he just got his head squashed.
Sean was not wrong when he said this is the closest you will get to the Attitude Era. He's not wrong. We get ass upon ass upon ass every week. We got murder on TV. Outrageous characters. This is Attitude Era 2.0. Let's just fucking be honest about it, people.
I can't. It's just freaking wild. But we'll see where things go from there. 4-way tag team match for the NXT tag team titles. We got the family. That is Tony D'Angelo and Stax defending against OTM, which is, I guess, the two guys that were with Scripps, Reggie. Never heard of these two in my life.
Lucian Price. I forgot what the other one's name is.
Yep. Either way, I never heard of them in my life. I don't even know if they've been in a tag team match before. So that's gonna
they've had, I think, 2 or 3 matches beforehand.
Are they good? Like, I mean,
yeah, oh yeah, they're good. They're boys good.
Okay. Obviously the Creed brothers love them. They should have been NXT Tag Team Champions a long ass time ago, in my opinion. And Humberto and Angel. And again, I haven't really seen much of them in NXT either. I don't really think they've had matches yet.
They've just
been in video packages, I feel.
Yeah, they had a couple and then they split up and then it was like the shit was so weird because I remember it vividly. It was I woke up after having a dream about our abuelo and I have this, I think it was like a rose tattoo. It was some kind of marking on the chest and then Humberto was like, I have it too. And then it turned into a Spanish telenovela and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
Because I know they went back down to NXT to basically get rid of whatever they were doing with the whole Los Lotharios thing because they were just trying to get like probably new characters to some extent, and then all of a sudden I just see video packages and I never get to see him in a match. So I don't know what is going on between those two, but we get these 4 teams in a tag team match, 4-way tag team match for the titles. The family just won the title, so I don't feel like they're gonna lose them. But a fatal 4-way, anything could fucking happen.
Yeah.
So I mean, who knows? If there was gonna be a new champion. No, like here's the thing: if there was gonna be a new champion, I would rather have it be the Creed brothers because I think they're just they just need something. But I'm gonna pick the family. I don't think it's time for them to lose the titles yet.
Okay. See, I'm gonna go with the wild card on this one again. And I did this last time for Stand and Deliver when I picked Indy and everybody was like, oh, you're crazy. And then she fucking won the title. So the officially what is now known, the Carmelo Knight what's it called? Not Outcast. Wild Card Award goes to Humberto and Angel Garza. They are my picks to win the NXT tag titles tonight.
Okay, and apparently they're called Out the Mud. What?
Yes, OTM is Out the Mud because their whole thing is everything we got it out the mud. Like we worked for everything we got.
Okay, you were okay. I actually kind of like that shit.
Yeah,
actually kind of goes hard.
Phil, he may not know all the phrases, but we getting him there. We keep telling y'all. We keep telling y'all.
That shit actually goes hard a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm not gonna lie. Scripps, Reggie, he fits great with them. Like, I'm not gonna. Hey, and he had that chain iced out that said Scripps. I was like, it took y'all 2 weeks to get this shit done, but he fits. He fits with these motherfuckers.
Do they still call him Scripps or?
Yes, but they're using it as like it's a street name for him.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, I'll let it slide.
Because I heard Booker one time still call him Reggie, and I'm like, what is happening with this? So I'm maybe that's just Booker being Booker. So I mean,
he liked that, bro.
You've been in the streets, man. You've been in the streets.
Who you got, Tay?
I'm gonna go with the family as well. I don't see them losing. But I think it's time for the Creeds to go to the main fucking roster already.
Yeah.
It's like, have the Creed ever won Tag Team Gold yet? I don't think they have.
Yes, they have.
Yeah. No, they have. They in fact they held it long enough to where 2K23 they were the ones that started with the NXT tag titles.
Why don't I remember that?
I think they're two-time champs actually. I think they're two-time champs.
Yeah.
Why don't I remember them then? That's
kind
of crazy.
I don't remember it either, but I know they held it before. I know.
As a matter of fact, I think they're two-time champs actually.
Hey, I think you're right.
I remember that.
I remember they lost it to Gallus. I'm pretty sure they lost it to Gallus. No.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait.
Maybe.
That I kind of feel like I remember. What happened? Title history. I'm looking up this title history right now because. Okay, so wait. Okay, so the Creed brothers had it in June of 2022. Okay, so it was a long ass time ago.
Okay.
And then Pretty Deadly beat them.
Oh.
And then the New Day beat Pretty Deadly.
I remember that.
And then Gallus beat the New Day, and then we got Tony and Stacks beating Gallus. Which
so they just
so we were way off.
We were way off.
One-time tag team champions for 92 days. So it was about a 3-month reign they had. Which is okay.
Oh, was that when
it was in your house against Pretty Deadly.
Because that was when they were unifying all the fucking titles, wasn't it? Was that one?
Yep.
Okay, so we had
I remember around that time Mandy beat Meiko Satomura and Kaylee Ray unified the
Carmelo Hayes just became North American champion at the time, defeating Cameron Grimes, which is wild to me.
Yeah, so that was around the time of unification, I think.
Mandy and Wendy
was when they unified them. Okay.
Mandy Rose and Wendy Chu for the women's title. Bron Breakker defeated Joe Gacy for the NXT title, and if he was disqualified, he would have lost the title. Interesting.
That was a wild time.
NXT 2022 is just a blur to me, I guess.
Yeah. Wow.
NXT 2022 is a blur to me. But Wendy Chu going after Mandy Rose, that's probably a time when I wasn't even really watching at all.
I miss Wendy Chu. She had a. I'm gonna hold my comments because they're a little vulgar.
Okay.
She was a very attractive woman who had great assets. That is all I will say.
And I think I kind of know what you're talking about. All right. So we got Dirty Dom versus Trick Williams. Whoop that trick.
What?
For the NXT North American Championship, special guest referee being Dragon Lee. Now, I legitimately asked Nate this on the Friday Night SmackDown post show last night because I was like, what the fuck is Dragon Lee doing a part of this? And apparently, all that kind of happened was Dragon Lee attacked Dom in a backstage segment, and then all of a sudden, moments later, Shawn Michaels says, fuck it, here you go, special guest referee. So not much really went into that. It's just a special guest referee for no reason. Now, special guest referees always are going to be turning on somebody. So, who's Dragon Lee going to turn on? Because it's going to be interesting to see there. So, who wins the North American title?
I want Trick to win, but I think Dragon Lee might be turning on Trick. Because it's really random to me that
what's the reason? What did... Well, Dragon Lee was in the Fatal 4-Way, right? So he was in the Fatal 4-Way.
Wasn't he the one that Trick pinned? Let me see. Let me look. He
fell on somebody. He fell on somebody because of a headbutt. So I mean, but I'm going Dirty Dom to retain the title. Dirty Dom's most likely retaining.
Yeah, he's gonna retain somewhat. Somehow, someway, he's gonna retain.
Yeah, so I'm going Dirty Dom.
I want Trick to win, so I'm gonna go Trick for that because I feel like he definitely cool. Yes, I'm definitely gonna go Trick.
What sucks about this is that
video?
Mustafa Ali was supposed to win this title tonight.
Boo! Boo.
So, I mean, Dragon Lee is going to SmackDown this Friday to face Theory, which is going to be awesome, by the way. So, I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like Dragon Lee is just going to be, fine in all of this, but it's going to be just an interesting way to go about it.
Damn, bro.
But yeah.
I want Trick to win, but I got dumb.
I want Trick too. I want Trick. Don't get me wrong. I love Trick Williams. but I got Dirty Dom, and I feel like isn't this Trick's 5th or 6th match ever? I feel like he has not had many matches, and he's already going for the North American title. They're putting a lot of stock in him right away, which is insane. But I love it. I love Trick. What's going on, Nate? Whoop that Trick indeed.
Whoop that Trick.
But yeah. Let's go Dirty Dom.
Damn, fuck.
Dirty Dom.
It's alright. Bro, we don't really need to figure that out. As long as this match is, this match. I don't feel like this match can't be good. So I mean, it's gonna
I'd be very surprised if it wasn't.
I'd be very surprised. I mean, Dom has gotten a lot better, and Trick, even though he is kind of he is very inexperienced in the ring. He hasn't had that many matches, but I mean, he's been great in most of the matches he has been in. So I mean, it's gonna be really cool to see. So, so we'll see. Up next, we got Carmelo Hayes defending the NXT Championship against Ilja Dragunov, and basically a rematch from, I believe, the last show at Great American Bash. So we're doing this again.
Yeah, I guess so.
I love it. I absolutely love Ilja Dragunov. I feel Ilja Dragunov has been in NXT for, I feel like, 10 years at this point, but I mean, he's here, and I love it. I feel like he's been main roster ready for years, but I feel like they're just gonna keep him down here. Any of these two could win the NXT Championship, and I'm fine with it, but any of these two could also go up to the main roster, and I'd be fine with it. I want Carmelo Hayes up on the main roster. I do. So
he pinned Axiom. Okay.
Oh, he pinned Axiom? Okay.
Yeah.
I want Carmelo Hayes to be on the main roster, but I also want Ilja Dragunov to be on the main roster. So honestly, whoever wins the title, I just hope they get called up to the main roster. But with that being said, I'm picking Ilja. I think it's time.
I'm only going Carmelo Hayes because I got a feeling he's going to be the one to eventually dethrone Carmelo Hayes, and it won't be Ilja.
Wait, what?
I'm going with Carmelo Hayes only because I don't think Ilja is going to be the one to defeat him for the NXT title. If you catch me drift.
I am going with Ilja. And my reasoning? There was a match that was just added to Fastlane. LWO versus Lashley and the Profits. Last time I checked, LWO has 4 male members. Lashley and the Profits is 3. Now I know math may not be my strong suit, but
I mean, we saw Bobby talking to Carmelo. I mean,
and there is one more SmackDown before Fastlane, so Melo could lose tonight and be on SmackDown on Friday.
Going back to back Saturday nights for shows, man.
Because he's him.
If he doing it.
Him with the Jones.
Look, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Even though, here's the thing. The only two people that I would want to see Carmelo be dethroned by, and I feel like Deontay kind of has this same kind of, wavelength as me. I feel like it could be Ilja, or it could be Trick Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if Trick Williams was the one to dethrone Carmelo Hayes as the NXT champion. I mean, there's stories right there, man. There's stories right there, and we all saw Trick Williams staring at Carmelo's championship over the last few weeks. So, I mean, who knows?
Plus, I'm not Wes. I'm not so-and-so. I'm not Trick.
Me personally?
I mean, they're teasing something for sure. For sure. So, there you go. And then finally, guys, the main event, which is confirmed, the Extreme Rules match, the NXT Women's Championship. I don't understand why this is a fucking Extreme Rules match. I really don't. I feel like this feud does not need an Extreme Rules match stipulation. Because the last time Tiffany Stratton had a stipulation added to her match, it sucked. I'm not gonna lie, it sucked. It was a submission match with Thea Hale. It fucking, took the air out of the entire building.
Well, in their defense, submission matches are stupid stipulations if you're not MMA based or wrestling grappling based. So if you're not a Shayna Baszler, a Ronda Rousey, a Kurt Angle,
but that's what I'm saying.
Submission match is pretty stupid.
But that's what I'm saying. They handicapped both of those women into making their match seem completely useless,
which is really stupid. But the reasoning behind this one is because on NXT, I think 2 weeks ago, Tiffany started beating the shit out of Becky with the chair. So Becky said, "All right, you want to play like that? Extreme Rules." I was like, you kind of jumped a couple of gaps. You could have went for no disqualification. But yeah, sure, Extreme Rules. Jump right to it. Yeah.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
I don't know.
Extreme Rules, no disqualification.
No hold barred. What's the difference?
No holds barred.
No hold that is barred.
They all have weapons, and they're just no DQ.
I'm sorry. If I'm ever in a no holds barred match, I'm literally gonna win by just choking you, like choking, not a rear naked. I'm like going to strangle you, because it's no holds barred.
All the different names that WWE has for like their no DQ matches and everything like that, they don't need to have all these different names. It's the same match. A weapons wild match and an Extreme Rules match. What's the difference? Nothing. They're both no DQ.
And they both have weapons.
Just start calling that bitch a free-for-all.
Yeah, I called that out on Twitter one time, and people are like, mad at me, no, Phil, it's different. How's it different?
It's literally not different.
Give me a real reason why it's different, and maybe I'll shut the fuck up. But then they didn't even tweet back. Because they can't say anything to back themselves up.
See?
But here's the thing,
Patrick, I disagree, and we're about to get into why, because Phil and I definitely have the same thought about this.
I got Becky retaining.
Yeah.
Because
there is a reason this match is the main event.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we all three have the same thought.
I think we all have.
Becky's retaining, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And the reason why? They just announced this match is going to be the main event. A storm is coming, y'all. Becky gonna retain. Did you just go hear that? A storm is coming. I got money on it. Jade is going to appear tonight. And why else would this match be the main event? Don't get me wrong. I love Becky. I love Tiffany. There is no reason this match should main event. The story has not been there enough for it to main event over Carmelo and Ilja. Jade has to be debuting tonight.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, we're actually not on the same wavelength. I mean, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I just think that with this being the main event, Tiffany is going to get a great send-off, and she's going to go to the main roster. That's what I had.
I
But
think it's
if
too early.
anything, I would love it if Jade debuted tonight to do the face-to-face.
I thought we were on the same wavelength because before the stream, I was like, now, Def Rebel has only one job. And you were like, yes, they got to make sure that Steve is great. So I thought we were here.
I thought you were talking about how Tiffany Stratton, if she goes up to the main roster, they better not change anything.
Well, you both were wrong. You both were very wrong.
Bro, what is Tiffany's theme song? I don't think I've ever heard Tiffany's theme song. Now that I think about it.
I don't think it's too early for Tiffany. Tiffany's been down in NXT for over a year and a half.
And remember, they wanted to move her up.
Well, that doesn't matter. If she's gonna get called up, she's gonna get called up. That doesn't matter.
She wants to stay in NXT for a little longer.
You've been in NXT for almost 2 years. I think it's time, and it's honestly not up to her.
Well, it kind of is, because remember, they wanted to move her up back around Mania time, and she told them she wants to stay down there and grow a little bit more. But I think now she would be ready.
Like, she's more than ready to go up to the main roster by now.
But for the love of God, do not fucking put her on Raw. Do not put her on Raw.
Oh, she's tailor-made for SmackDown. But look,
or anywhere near Nia Jax. I
yes.
do not.
But look, here's the thing. I would love it if Jade debuted tonight, but she legitimately just got there. Okay, I think she legitimately got there like 2 days ago. So I mean,
they don't own the rights to her theme song. Oh shit! Oh shit! I know Triple H opened that fucking checkbook.
I hope he did.
I gotta shoot a message to Mikey, man, because I mean, dude, when you're looking at me like that, well, he follows me on Twitter.
Phil, why the fuck haven't we secured an interview yet? Phil. We could get Mikey to make us a theme song.
I've told you this. I've told you about Mikey.
That's like saying, oh yeah, Beyonce follows me on Twitter. I just haven't reached out for an interview yet. What?
I've told you about Mikey.
If you know a famous person, reach out to them. Like, for example, Big Vito follows me on all of my social media. And I've been trying to get him to do an interview with us for the longest. But he keeps leaving me on red. I think I got to email him, though. Because I'll be like hitting him up on TikTok.
I reached out. We can easily book an interview with Melina. Because her website literally has a section where you can book an interview. It just costs $175.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to email Big Vito, though.
Oh, God.
Because I've been hitting him up on TikTok and shit. I'm going to have to email him.
Another wrestler that was recently released put up their booking email. I definitely reached out, and I don't want to reveal too much, but just actually, he's probably not here. If Mustafa Ali responds to my email, I'm gonna make this a surprise for Johnny, and
we gotta get Johnny on that. We gotta get Johnny on that.
Yeah, we are. Like, I'm hoping he responds like, because that shit would be lit, bro. Like,
we gotta get Johnny on the stream.
Yeah, you have to. I would love to be a part of that too, because I love Mustafa. But man, that would be awesome. That would be really cool.
In fact, let me check the email, see if anybody responded yet.
But yeah, no, I mean, I thought I told you guys about Mikey Ruckus, man. I mean, all I legitimately said, and this is the craziest part about it all, when Keith Lee debuted in AEW, and you know his song is fucking incredible. All I did was tag at Keith Lee. Keith Lee's song is 3 fire emoji, and then under it, I tagged Mikey Ruckus. And like 2 minutes later, he hit me with a follow. I was like, okay, that was fucking easy. I'm like, what?
Ian, somebody said that was a lie, but I'm hoping it's not, because Megan Thee Stallion on. Oh my God.
That was a lie. No, that was a lie. That was a lie.
I wish it was.
Fightful confirmed it.
I wish
That would have been
shoot
sick
that
though.
shit would have been so
That would have
funny.
been insane, though, for sure.
I mean, she got connections to it though. She got connections to it.
Look, I mean, she was a
Facts.
social media influencer before even stepping foot in the pro wrestling
Yeah.
world. So,
Bro, what? Oh my god! Imagine Cardi making a song for her. Oh my god,
dude, and people don't remember that Jade had a tryout already with WWE back in
yeah.
2019 before she even joined AEW, and WWE didn't look at her then. So now all of a sudden we're like, oh yeah, no, we're not fucking you up this time. We're getting you in here, and we are treating you like the star that you are. And trust me, Jade did all her star-making power by herself. I mean,
Facts.
AEW, we all know that AEW doesn't know how to build stars.
Especially women.
All
Let's be
those
fucking real
stars,
about it.
all those stars that are in AEW right now, they built themselves up. I mean, look at Julia Hart right now.
I love Julia. Bro, did you see her moonsault? That shit is
Dude,
beautiful.
everything about Julia Hart just screams, superstar to me.
Also, Lee Johnson or Lee, whichever one it is. I think it's Lee Johnson. Fuck you, you lucky bitch.
No, fuck Kyle Fletcher, okay?
Him
Yeah,
too.
fuck him too.
Love Aussie Open. I think Aussie Open's great, but fuck Kyle Fletcher.
Indeed.
But yeah, this is easily going to be a very, very awesome, PLE for NXT tonight. If Jade does show up, I'm gonna be fucking, I fucking love it. It's kind of hilarious how we all thought that we were on the same page, and then just we weren't. We were like, "What the fuck?"
We're not even in the same book, bro.
But I mean, look, I do believe that it is time for Tiffany. If it's not time for Tiffany yet, oh well, she needs a little bit more time. But I personally don't think she does. But if Jade does come up, it's gonna be cool. I just think it would be very, very weird for her to show up 2 days ago to WWE and then automatically get put in NXT. I think she needs a little bit more time in the PC before that. But if it happens,
she gonna still be in the PC, Phil.
Because remember, according to Triple H and Sean, NXT is the developmental brand. No matter how much they're cooking, it's still looked at internally as developmental. So what better place for Jade to be?
Look, she needs to develop, man. She needs to. Look, I understand.
And it should be easy for her because remember, she was being taught by Brian over there, someone who came from WWE.
And she
so
was
it should be
training with
easy
Roxanne.
for her to pick up the WWE style of things.
And she was training with Roxanne.
She was training with Roxanne a couple of days ago in the PC. So I mean, she's got the right people going about it.
Yeah.
It's just, it's gonna take some time. Because I'm telling you right now, guys, and I know this might be a little don't even take this as a diss. I'm just saying, if you got her in the ring right now with Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, Oscar, or anything like that, she'd be made to look like a fool. And that's not what we want.
Of course, they're not going to do that. That's like saying
that's
putting
not what we
Vandy
want.
in the ring against Mike Tyson right now.
No, but I'm just saying, like if it was to happen right now, she'd be made to look like a fool, and we don't want that.
I don't think she's gonna be wrestling for like a couple weeks, but she's most likely gonna appear and then do some mic work.
She'd be tailor made for that NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. She would be.
She better win it too.
Now, another AEW superstar that not a lot of people are talking about that is going to be in NXT because of the video package we saw, I believe, on Tuesday, Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah.
Does he make some sort of appearance tonight?
I'm trying to think what match.
Because Brian Pillman Jr. is going to show up in NXT.
Don't ask me why, but for some reason he seems like he would just fit in. I feel like he's debuting after the Corbin Baron match or in it somehow. I don't know why, but I feel like he just naturally fits in that story for some reason.
Here's the thing. You know how NXT takeovers always had their future signee in the crowd?
Bro, please bring that back.
I feel like that could be Brian Pillman or Jade Cargill tonight.
Or both.
Or both they could do.
They need to bring that back.
Right before the main event, you have Jade Cargill being panned to in the crowd. Or right before Baron Corbin and Bron Breakker, you have Pillman Jr. being in the crowd.
Yeah, they need to bring that back. They need to bring
They
that shit
should
back.
do those back, especially now that they're going to actual arenas for these live events now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're still in the PC for the actual NXT shows and everything like that, but I mean,
oh, here, let me check something.
they're doing arenas for
I'll hold
these,
this right now.
big shows now. So show them in the crowd. Do it. I mean, I know they're not takeovers anymore, but I mean, those were really nice, things to see when they were going to be their future signees. Because I believe Bobby Roode was in one of those.
Mm-hmm. Bobby Roode, Keith Lee.
Yeah, Keith Lee was in. Like, there's
Matt Riddle.
Many of them happen.
EC3.
So I mean, bring those back. But yeah, that Brian Pillman Jr.
Actually, I just thought about something. They did one for Dragon Lee. I thought about that.
Yeah, they did one for Dragon Lee. So I mean, it can work. I thought Drew just showed up and
He
just
did.
fucking attacked.
He did.
I was gonna say I don't think Drew was.
No, Drew had one.
Drew had one.
I remember it said Drew Galloway.
Oh yeah.
Before they changed it back to McIntyre. Cole was the one that didn't have one. Cole just showed up.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I thought Drew just came out and attacked. I was like, what? But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that that were future signees that were shown in the crowd. You can do that for Jaden Bryan. So I wouldn't mind that, man. But yeah, that's NXT No Mercy, guys. Really, really good stuff. I can't wait to see the opening video package because I know it's gonna be video game aspect.
Bro, that No Mercy video package is so hard.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that was awesome. I can't wait to see that full thing again because they're obviously gonna start the show with that, so that's gonna be awesome.
This set better be different. Y'all better have done something. Like, come on, man.
Change the stage, man. I keep telling people, it just doesn't happen. And then we'll be right back into the PC again. I don't understand why we can't, get out of the PC. It's 2023. I mean, I know it's very easy and people are allowed to be in the PC for free to watch these shows and everything like that. If I lived in fucking Florida, I would be going down to Orlando every single fucking day.
No, for real. I've been
to watch
PC every week. I never watch NXT on TV.
Like, I would never just sit in my house watching NXT. I'd go to the PC every time. Because you can just show up and they'll let you in for free to watch NXT. Like, dude, come on.
Especially if you go to Full Sail University. Because Triple H be popular when he was in NXT. I almost went to that college, too.
Yeah. I mean, it's... Yeah, Full Sail... I know their contract ended with them, but... Yeah, NXT is free. If you're down there in Florida, you can just show up to the PC and be a part of the crowd. That's what I heard, Aiden. So, I mean, if that's not the case anymore...
I think that's if you go to Full Sail. If you go to Full Sail University, you can just get in there for free.
I mean, that's what I heard, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Maybe things changed, but regardless, I heard it's not really that bad. Oh, that's right. You do have to register on Facebook to make it happen. But regardless, I mean, register on Facebook and you're in. I mean, it's not really all that bad. But yeah, there you go. And why are you smiling like that, you some kind of creepy motherfucker? What is going on?
You got something planned.
You know something. You know something is happening, or you did something.
I don't know
come bite us in the ass.
I don't know anything. All right.
He's lying.
You either know something, or you did something, and it's gonna bite me in the ass later. So you might as well tell me now.
I'm just looking at all the. Everyone in here knows already. I'm just looking at all the comments on the video and shit. Bro, I don't know
okay.
what Zay did to Dustin, but Dustin does not like him, bro.
Oh yeah,
Dustin does not like Zay. I think Dustin is one of the only people who still thinks all this is real, bro. I think it's like him and a handful of people because he literally was like, "Sorry, man, that I thought you did it. I took the video down, but don't worry, you should see the videos I made on Zay. That stupid idiot." And I was like, "Oh my god, like he really hurt you somehow."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
So we'll definitely talk to you guys after NXT No Mercy is off the air, and we'll be live for the review. As far as I'm aware of, NXT doesn't go into the next day for their premium live
They
events.
don't.
So I mean, it's gonna
Yeah, they're like
be
2 hours, I think.
it's gonna be a very
The
Wait,
pay per
why
view
did
that's
you get a review?
tomorrow. The pay per view that's tomorrow though. They're doing that. They're gonna go into
Yeah,
like.
we'll go into Monday for Wrestle Dream.
I'm
And
not
we'll
even ready for that, bro. That
and and we'll talk Wrestle Dream on Tuesday. Because
God.
nobody's gonna be able to get up for Wrestle Dream to do a review after the show. So we'll talk Tuesday for that one, and we'll see where things go. But thank you guys so much for joining us right here on OTB for the preview and predictions. We'll see you guys later on tonight for the No Mercy review, and talk to you guys soon. You guys have anything else to say before we get out of here?
Make sure y'all tune in for the face-to-face between me and Zay Friday night on After Dark. Yeah, really gonna kick this story into high gear. I think on the face-to-face is when people will finally realize, oh, it's all the work and still be invested. Cause I still have people in my comments like just smack the shit out of him, and I'm like, first of all, I'm not gonna do that. Also, even if I wanted to, he lives in New Jersey. I'm in Texas. Kayfabe wise, there is no way for me to do that. Just smack the shit out of him. We live across the country. Just through the phone.
Imagine flying all the way across the country just to smack somebody.
That'd be some crazy ass shit. But yeah, so tune into that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Actually, tomorrow I have to start training for our match, Mania weekend. So be hitting the gym tomorrow. Really putting that shit in there. It's gonna be insane. So yeah. Tay, what about you? You got any good thing going on? Got some good shit?
I got a project that I'm working on for my YouTube channel. I just gotta wait on Weaver to make the fucking logo so I can get it launched up. But I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe to my YouTube and give me the 50 followers so I can go live and do it. Yeah.
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 Oh, he was talking to him. Hey. Yeah.
My bad.
What's his name versus Ilja gonna be the huge match tonight? Aiden, right?
Hey,
Right?
look.
Everybody was invested in that shit, bro.
I was hungry, okay? I was eating. Okay, shut up. I know his name.
Aiden, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. When we first came up with it, we were all hesitant. Literally, we wanted the whole group to be part of it, but most of MEP was like, we don't think this is gonna work out too well. So
I am
we'll be
so
neutral for
shocked that
now.
I'm still shocked that they managed to pull this off. They managed to pull this off.
I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I was
too.
I was like legitimately like you guys. I had no idea this fucking stuff was happening. So when I saw all of this shit go down on TikTok, I'm like, what the fuck is happening now? TJ stole from us. I'm like, fuck him. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
What did we do? What did I do to deserve this shit? And then all of a sudden, they're like, Phil, like this is all for the
It's a
whole
work,
thing.
brother.
I'm like,
You got work,
you
brother.
motherfuckers.
You got work, brother. You got work.
It was funny because I think Jay forgot I'm supposed to be the baby face in this. Because I went in the Burger Appreciation Society Discord and they're like, "Oh fuck you, you thief!" And I proved I was like, I didn't do it. C showed receipts, and Jay texted me. He was like, I thought you were supposed to be the villain. I was like, Jay, no, I didn't actually steal money. There's no way I could be the villain. He was like, oh, okay, I got you. I was like, bro, like,
I legitimately had no idea
BAS
the
is
story was
still
happening.
against me. So we just made it to where it's like, okay, Burger Appreciation Society and Jay are just gonna side with Zay because the motherfuckers are still like, well, even if you innocent, you still a bitch. And I was like, okay, well, fuck you then, okay.
I legitimately had no idea the story was happening. So when I heard and saw all of this, I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Like, because apparently nobody tells me anything now.
You gotta read the chat, Phil. Read the
Phil's
chat.
just never in the chats, bro. But no, people.
You know how flooded that chat gets, guys. I mean, it's not.
This is very true.
Like,
People started to know it was a work when I had Sammy. When Leah made her video, like, well, how are you gonna kick him out without any evidence? And Zay responded with, all right, you're out too. People were like, what the fuck? And then when Sammy made her video showing my response, saying like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And then Zay was like, oh, y'all gonna listen to someone who's shaking her ass for coins? First of all, people wanted to kill Zay for that.
Bro, did you see the
saying
comments
Sammy
in that
shakes
video?
her ass for coins? They wanted to beat his ass for that.
The comments were so freaking wild. I was like,
they're like, who the fuck does he think he is talking to you like that?
Yeah, no, it was so wild, and I was like, okay, then obviously this is a story if all of this is happening. But I was like, I'm like, I wish like I would have figured this out sooner because I was like, legit, fuck TJ. I was like,
but yes, people, you have been worked. You have been worked.
But yeah, so now that most people are getting that it's a work, hopefully the rest of MVP will now be like, okay, don't feel too bad now about being a part of this.
I'm done.
Because we need somebody to moderate the face-to-face with me and Zay.
I can do that. Depending on what it is, I can do that.
I mean, yeah. There you guys go. Yeah, Enjoy that shit on Friday. You
got work, brother.
So
yeah, because I guarantee you, I don't think y'all realize just what we have planned. It's
fucking wild, obviously. Because again,
in our match, I'm hitting this nigga with a V trigger. I am hitting him with a V trigger, bro. I'm gonna slim down enough, pick up my speed. I'm gonna hit that fucking bitch.
Oh, man, that's freaking wild. I can't wait for Mania, bro. But guys, we'll talk to you later on tonight for the NXT No Mercy review. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you guys later on tonight for NXT No Mercy. Have a good one, guys.
Whoop that trick.
Whoop that trick.